So we live on a planet, not land. You gotta put the building on the landscape. Look at the landscape, look at the landscape. Okay, where you want to put your building at? You want to put your building on this part of the land? Want to put your building on that part of the land? Want to build your acres on that? On 50 acres of land? Want to build your building on 50 acres of land? Want to build your house on on this part of the land? Where? Well, to land is we are on a physical plane that is dense, solid. So, which means the only reason I can sit on this chair right now is because it's a solid. The vibratory rate of this chair and the molecules within this chair is slowed down to a condensed molecule to a condensed frequency, so much so that you can see it and not only see it but touch it, and not only touch it but actually make physical contact with it and not go through it like a ghost. You ever seen the TV show The Flash? The reason he can phase through solid objects is because he vibrates his molecules, which means he enhances the rate of his molecular structure to a frequency that is higher than a solid frequency. So there's four phases of matter they taught you in science, which is solids, which is the lowest vibratory rate, then liquids, which is second because liquid can be a solid and it can go back into a liquid and it can evaporate into a gas. And above liquids is actually the gas room, the gas. And then above gases is plasma room. So four phases of matter. You have solids, liquids. Solids is anything you can see, taste, touch, smell, come in contact with, and not go through it or some shit. And then so you have solids, then you have liquids, which can be a solid, a liquid, and it can turn into a gas. And above liquids is gases, which is anything that's smoke. So like the when people see ghosts, when people say they seen ghosts or all the paranormal activity, the air, the wind that blows, all that has to do with the gas rooms. When people have said they have seen ghosts before, they have, oh, I've seen something go past my face. I know I'm not crazy. You know, you ever been in your house and you don't have no windows open, but something blew your curtains. No windows open. You know for a fact, no windows open, blew your curtain. Um, Something in your house might creak, and you know nobody's in your house, but there'll be a sound in your house like somebody's walking on the floor. You ever been in your house where and something just fell over, and you like, where I set it at? Okay, yeah, it could have fell over, but if you in tune, you know that the position you put it in, it couldn't have fell over. Even if a tiny gust of wind blew by, it couldn't have fell over. Like I just swept the floor and I leaned the broom up against the wall. Now the broom could have fell. I could have leaned it up against the wall at a certain angle, you know, and not realizing it could fail. But no, if you know how your wall is real flat, if you know your wall, you know your wall real flat, and then you lean the broom up on the wall. If you know how you lean the broom up on the wall, you should know if you lean the broom up on the wall to a way where it's like, yeah, I just leaned it up there, it could potentially fall later. Even if a gust of wind blow by, even if I walk by, even if one of the babies fall on the floor and bump, it could fall. And then you know if you leaned it up there to where it's like, okay, it ain't even nobody in the house. There ain't no windows, none of it. The way I leaned this up here, it ain't even a gust of wind that could blow it up. If this thing fall, some made it fall. A lot of people don't see, they don't believe in the spiritual realm. See, even if you don't believe in spirituality or the way of the Buddhists or the Taoists, the way of enlightenment or Christ consciousness, even the religious folks tell you that we live in the spiritual realm. Christians definitely, they tell y'all that in y'all biblical text. So people maneuvering through this physical, solid, dense realm, like, oh, oh, why is he acting like that? Why does she act like a devil? Well, because that's the spirit she embodies. She embodies the devil energy, and potentially there is a low vibrational entity, a malevolent spirit that is controlling her body. So when she say something like, I hate you, bitch ass nigga, woo 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 woo. We don't do none of that. We peace, love, and light. But I'm just giving y'all an example. If somebody say something like, your mama can be like, I love you, you know, and then you do something like, say you get in trouble, and then your mom could, why the you always acting fucking bad or something, you know, like just say like when anybody come at you like in a negative way. If you're in a relationship, your girl probably yelled at you before, your dude probably yelled at you before. If you got in trouble with your mom probably yelled at you before your dad, and people, and they probably said things that, you know, it's like, damn, why would my mom say that to me? Like, I know she my mom. Y'all gotta really think about this stuff. Your mama say, go sit down before I beat your ass. She'll say that to a 7-year-old child. Really think about that. Would she say that to a baby? Would an adult say that to the baby? Think about it like this. If an adult actually said that to a baby, a newborn baby, think about if an adult person said that to a newborn baby, just came out the womb 5 seconds ago, and she tell the baby, you better stop crying if I beat your ass and cut your umbilical cord and wrap it around your neck. Okay, that's a bit far. That's a bit excessive. But let's just oh, all mothers have said, "I beat your ass. Go sit down if I beat your ass. It's time for y'all to go to bed anyway. Brush your teeth, go to bed." Okay, so let's just say all the stuff moms would say to a 7-year-old child. Y'all better sit y'all ass down. I told y'all about running the house. Now look at it as if she said that to a newborn baby. She wouldn't even say that to a newborn baby, right? And if she did, people would be looking at her like, okay, something wrong with this lady. She just cussed out a newborn baby like that. Said she'll beat his ass. Okay, so if the average human with a consciousness can say, okay, that would be totally wrong if she said that to a newborn baby. Not only would it be wrong, this lady is potentially a psychopath. Okay, but anybody would be okay with her saying it to a 7-year-old. That mom would not say that to a newborn baby, but she would say that to a 7-year-old. Let's just say it's her newborn baby. So that 7-year-old, which is her son, when her 7-year-old son was a newborn, she would never say nothing like, "I beat your ass. You better sit your ass down. You better stop crying. I'm finna give you this damn bottle." You know, she wouldn't say that to a newborn baby. But as the baby get a certain age, she would say certain things. Y'all really got to think about this, the entities that embody people, to actually make them talk to a child like that. See, it's been so normalized for a mom to say that to a 7-year-old child. Go sit your ass down for your ass to get a whooping. It's just even if she don't like say harsh things like, I beat your ass. Even if she say, sit down for y'all get a whooping. To even yell at a child like that, you would not do that to a newborn baby. But to think about it like that, to talk to a child in any way crazy like that, it don't matter if he's 7, 8, 9, 10. It's been so normalized for parents and people to talk to children that way at a certain age, not newborn babies. But think about it. That is not normal. For that to even be when they get 7 or 8, that is still a child. It is not normal. So when these people do that, these people have spirits in them. So they embody a devil energy. So they have malevolent spirits that are a host in their vessels. And so then later on they'll be like, uh, you know, she'll say, y'all better sit y'all ass down before y'all get a whooping. And they'll bump and play again. And then she'll go in there and actually whoop them, you know, spank their butt. Like, I'm talking about really spank them hard too, and the children crying. Think about that. You wouldn't do that to a newborn baby, but to a 7-year-old child. That is not normal. It's been normalized. So a lot of people be like, okay, yeah, she just whooped him, she just disciplining them. But truly think about it. That is not normal. That is truly a devil thing to do. It's been normalized, but if you truly think about it, that's some devil shit to do. To whoop a child until he cries. That is not discipline. That is a devil inside of you. And so then okay, so then you do it like this. Okay, So you got to think about it like this. So then, okay, this being normalized though. Then so what would make someone do that? Not to a newborn baby, but to a 7-year old. A lot of these things aren't just aren't normal. They've been normalized though. But if you truly look at it from a higher perspective and you look at it, you say, okay, that's no, that's a that's devilish. That's a devilish thing to do. To whoop a child until they cry. That's a devilish thing to do. And then this is what happens. So this is how you know that there's an entity, a low vibrational entity possessing them, because then she'll say, she'll maybe go back in there 5 minutes later and say, you okay? I just whooped you because I love you. I don't want to raise no bad children. And then she'll go back and apologize, all soft and loving, all soft. See, that's the true person who that's the true person. The person that was once a baby, who was pure and would never whoop a child ever, or say anything to a child crazy. That's the person's true essence. The demon, the low vibrational energy, is what makes them whoop that child until they cry and say crazy stuff. And not even to children, but to other people in the world. Bitch, you just called me a bitch. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. That's a devil. They operate in devil energy. So once you operate in devil energy, then you are susceptible for a conglomerate amount of low vibrational malevolent spirits, corrupted spirits, to inhabit your vessel at any time. And the deeper you steep into devil energy, the deeper you fall into that devil energy, the better the hold the entity will have on you. So the more devil energy you operate, the more demons, the more devils, the more low vibrational entities can operate your being without you even knowing. You're not even conscious of it. You think the way you talking is just cause you mad. No, that is a that is an entity inside of you. You have to truly think about it. You just talk to a child like that. A child. You just whooped a child until he cries. You just told someone that you will beat their ass. If you was a baby, you would never talk to no one like that. Everyone was once a child before. Everyone was once a child. And no child has ever talked to nobody like that, not even other children. Because that's the true you, that's the true essence, the purified essence. But then you grew older and then you became susceptible to devil energy, and then you became corrupted by it. And so much so that you allow entities to host your vessel, and they've been hosting your vessel ever since. You don't even know how to purge your spirit, to cleanse your soul, to cleanse your essence of these spirits. And you not conscious to it, because your conscious mind is asleep. So the way you talk and the way you act, when you people can see, okay, this devil energy. But psychiatry, the society will say, okay, no, it's just emotions. They'll blame it on emotions. She just mad. She just frustrated. She just schizophrenic. She just has a disorder. No, those are excuses. What it is you just have a devil entity inside of you. You operate in devil energy, and now you have a host of malevolent, low vibrational entities that inhabit your body, and they make you say stuff you would never say. They make you say stuff that your 2-year-old self would never have said. Your 5-year-old self, 10-year-old self would never say. So then that's how you know you are being controlled by a spirit, because then after that, what happens is what happens is your spirit and your soul essence shines through. The child in you, the pure you, shines through for a little bit, because the act you have done, your soul knows it was wrong. Your soul and your spirit knows it was wrong for you to whoop that child. But the entity inside you was possessing you in that moment. So the reason why some people have remorse and they go back and apologize. Hey babe, I'm sorry about that argument, babe. I'm sorry. We should just take a break. We both going through something. I'm sorry. Hey baby, mama just whooped you because I love you. Sorry. You know how many people apologize for things they've done bad, because That is their pure self shining through for just that moment, because their soul was inflicted, their spirit was inflicted, because they know what they've done was wrong. The entity was possessing them in that moment, so they had no control. But their soul becomes conflicted, so much so to where it basically does like a temporary override, and the true self basically shines through in that moment, like override, like the entity completely like goes back down to the subconscious mind, and you take control, and your true self takes control for that second, and you say, I apologize. That's the true self. The true self that would never hurt anyone. The true self that would apologize to apologize to someone because they have hurt someone. Because they would never do it. And they know that it was wrong to. So the true self shines through in that moment when someone apologizes. But then they could do it all over again, right? The next day or an hour later, cuss you out again. This is because the entity inside of them is so overwhelmingly powerful to where it can take control of them at will, because they still in that devil energy. But for a single moment, their true self can override and be allowed to break through for a moment to apologize, or just show their true self, show their true self for a bit. So, yep, it's on Mars. You land on Mars. So we are on a physical density. So to land is to fall from a lower plane of existence, to fall from a higher plane of existence to a lower plane of existence. That's to land. If you go all the way up into a plane 50 feet and you jump out, parachute all the way down, you will land on Earth. You wouldn't land on land. Land is to uh, fall from a higher frequency to a lower frequency. That's to land. Otherwise known as to fall. That's to land. So people say, "Oh, we building buildings on land." No, you're not building buildings on land. You building buildings on the solid Earth, on a solid physical density. The Earth itself is a celestial body, which is a solid, which is why you can see the Earth, which is why it's physical, which is why you can to walk on grass. The grass and trees in the nature, that's Earth. That's Earth. That's Gaia herself. This is why you can walk on the grass. You can physically hold and grab a tree, because the Earth itself is a celestial body, but it's still in a solid density form, which is why you can walk on Earth. So to land is to fall from a higher frequency of existence to a lower one. That's to land. You can't land on land. That is what you have done in the essence of the word is land. So that's why the English language is a cursed language, which is why you can write in cursive. Which is why you can write in cursive, which is why they call them curse words. Because words is spelling. Anytime you see words is spell casting. Anytime you've seen a movie like Harry Potter or something, and they have the wand, but what do they do before they even cast the wand? They say a chant with their mouth, with their words. Alakazam, Shizam, ha, and then they throw the wand. See, the wand is just for theatrics. It's the word holds the power, the incantation of the spell or what they trying to cast. Words are spells. This is why they say the tongue is the most powerful thing, is powerful than a sword. This is why you can say something to someone and ruin their day. You can say something to someone and uplift them. Words are spells, but you just use words freely. People don't really believe words are spells. They know words have power. They know words can hurt people or uplift them, but they don't know why that is. They just know it on a basic level. Yeah, we know words can hurt people. Yeah, we heard the same words. The tongue is more powerful than the sword. Yeah, we heard that. But do you understand why that is? The universe itself operates off frequency and energy, vibration, frequency, and energy. Frequency is basically sound waves, wavelengths, sound waves. Vibration is basically a form of energy. It is how you can speak a word and then the vibration will go out to either uplift someone or make them feel good. You say, "Hey, you really look good today." It wasn't the actual word you said, but the vibration of which you said it, which is also the tone, basically the tone of which you say it. Vibration is basically how someone can tell if you say something to them like nice, but you don't really mean it. You just probably saying something nice to them just to get near them. That's the tone. Vibration is basically tone. So the energy operates off frequency, which is sound, vibration, which is tone, and then energy, which is physical matter or non-physical matter, which is antimatter. Understand?